Hi guys, 18 Dapper here and welcome to this match preview. It's Doncaster Rovers versus Rochdale on Tuesday night at the Keep Moat Stadium. Let's get the video started. So guys, welcome to this match preview, Doncaster Rovers versus Rochdale, Tuesday night at the Keep Moat Stadium. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you for returning, welcome back. If this video has brought you to the channel, welcome. Please click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a beat. If you are new, this is the format that we go through match previews. We'll look at the previous meetings between the two clubs, we'll look at the current form in all competitions. Player focus, I look at a Doncaster Rovers player and just say a few words about that person. We'll take a quick look at the opponent when they were founded and my want to watch for them. And then me and the family have got Predictions League. That is at the very end, an update on that. And there is some movement this week after Saturday's result. And then my score prediction for the upcoming game is at the very end. So without further ado, let's get into previous meetings. Doncaster and Rochdale have faced off a total of 115 times in our history. Rovers coming out on top on 56 of those occasions. Rochdale winning 38, and then we've shared the spoils on 21. Looking back at the last 5 meetings between the two clubs, back in 2018, January, FA Cup at the Keep Moat Stadium, a 1-0 defeat. Rochdale running away with that one, going through to the next round. And then a couple of weeks later, 13th of January in the same year, in the league, at Rochdale, we managed a 3-2 away win. And then in 2019, January once again, we do love a January fixture between Rovers and Rochdale. I remember this one very, very well at the Keep Moat Stadium, a resounding 5-0 victory to the Rovers. Hopefully we can do that again. There's been some big scoring games with Rochdale, which I'll come on to later in this video. So yeah, it'd be nice to get a high scoring game in our favour on Tuesday night. And then later in that year, in August, 10th of August, an away draw 1-1, and then in February 2020, a home 1-1 draw as well. So Rovers just edging it over the last 5 meetings with 2 wins, 2 draws, and Rochdale winning that FA Cup back in 2018. So hopefully, looking at that, we continue that kind of run of form and we get the points on Tuesday night and continue our decent form in the league and start cementing our place in the top 6. Current form, it is looking a little bit better for Donny than Rochdale. 4 wins out of 5, 1 defeat, sandwiched smack bang in the middle of those. Rochdale on the other hand, 3 draws, 1 defeat and 1 win. That run of results finds Rochdale near the wrong end of the table, just 1 point outside of the bottom 4, but things are very, very tight in League One. Not just down at the bottom, but up near the top as well. So a few results will completely change the picture for Rochdale, I'm sure. And I mentioned it a short while ago, some crazy results for Rochdale recently. 3-3 draws, a 4-4 draw, a couple of 4-1 defeats, a 5-0 win. In the last 8 games alone, Rochdale have scored 21 goals, but conceded 20. In 8 games, winning 2 of those, drawing 3 and losing 3 as well. So it's set up for Tuesday to either be a big scoring game or typically it'll end up 0-0. Hopefully it's the high scoring game and it's a good entertaining game to watch on Tuesday night. Moving on to the Rovers, tasted our first bit of league action of 2021 on Saturday with a 2-1 away win at Swindon. A Fajiri brace, put my teeth in, 2 goals from Okanabiri, which set us on our way by half time. A little bit nervy towards the end when Swindon pulled one back, but I thought we managed the game very, very well. We looked to control the first half, and hopefully if we put that sort of performance out against Rochdale, we should see another 3 points in the bag and another step towards, as I say, cementing our place in the top 6 and pushing towards those top 2 places. We have got games in hand. If we win those 2, we do go top, based on other results as well, I believe. So yeah, hopefully Tuesday night just gives us that little bit more of a foothold or a tighter grip on those top 6 places. On Tuesday night though, I'm a little bit concerned because of the position that we're in terms of a squad coming into Tuesday night. We've got a number of key players missing, or a number of key players that are just returning. We've got Taylor and Matt Smith just coming back from their stint with COVID. I can't really think of a better word for it. They had COVID over the festive period and they're not fully fit. So a little bit concerning with those that were on the bench on Saturday, and I don't think they're fit enough to manage a full 90 minutes as of yet. But also players missing on Saturday: Coppinger, Madge Gomez, who's still injured, Joe Wright, who's injured. They won't be available for Tuesday night. They've got a couple of weeks at least. It's towards the end of January that they'll be back. But then Reece James on Saturday picked up his 5th booking, so he's suspended. And then Tyrese John Jules pulled up with his hamstring just towards the end of the game, so that's a concern as well. We've already got a threadbare squad, and John Jules is going to be observed and monitored over the next couple of days, so hopefully it's just a twinge or a strain and he's okay, but that's something that we'll be watching over the next couple of days. But there's a lot of players there, a lot of key players that are going to leave gaps in our squad, which could open the door for Rochdale. As you've seen, free scoring, but they do concede quite a few as well. But if we're very depleted as a squad, it's a good opportunity for Rochdale to get a decent result at the Keepmoat, and fingers crossed that doesn't come true. And as it says at the bottom, hopefully some of these players are back, fit and on form for the game against West Ham down in London on Saturday. So with the squad as it is, can't see us getting through to the 5th round against Liverpool or Manchester United. Would be lovely. It'd be great to have that to watch on the TV. Even be better if we could have been there, but it's not looking likely anytime soon, anytime this season, I don't think. But yeah, with a depleted squad, I don't expect us progressing in the cup. But stranger things have happened. We look at the next game. The next game is Rochdale, depleted squad. It could impact the result on Tuesday night. Fingers crossed it doesn't, and the players brought in fill those positions and perform as well as the fringe players can do. Darren Moore's shown that it is a full squad this season, done a lot of rotating. Players not necessarily in the position that we'd expect them to be, so I fully expect similar on Tuesday. I couldn't predict the starting lineup, put it that way. Moving on to player focus. This week, for this game, I'm gonna go with one of our new signings. We've had 2 in January so far, and this one is Ellery Balcombe, the new goalkeeper on loan from Brentford, highly rated from Brentford as well. He's just been given a contract to 2025, and Brentford are one of those championship teams that are looking up, new stadium, they're looking to get into the Premier League, and for them to give a youngster a contract for so long shows how good he is. And not seen too much of him, we've only seen him 2 games, but from what I have seen, it looks very, very comfortable. Between the sticks, it looks very commanding between the sticks. A couple of fantastic saves against Blackburn and kept us in the game as well as Swindon with some fantastic saves in the first half. So yeah, looking forward to seeing Ellery play as the season goes on. I think we'll get a few clean sheets with him between the sticks, and the defence seem to already be very comfortable with him behind them as well. So that is a good sign. Welcome to the club, Ellery, and looking forward to watching you for the rest of the season. Moving on to the opponent, Rochdale, founded in 1907, currently managed by Brian Barry Murphy, Republic of Ireland international, couple of games, ex-Chef Wednesday player, Bury and Rochdale, I believe. Yeah, played most of his time at Bury though, over 200 appearances. Very good player back in his day from what I remember. As a manager, not too sure. Rochdale fans, in the comments down below, let me know what you think on your gaffer. Is he the right man for the position? Is he going to keep you in League One? Because I think that's the expectation at Rochdale at the minute, to stay in the league. Just outside of the bottom 4 is Brian, the man for that job to keep you in the league. Honours, the furthest Rochdale have been in the League Cup is runners-up in 1961-62, and then there have also been runners-up in the 3rd Division North in 1923-24, 1926-27. So not too many honours to report for Rochdale. But as I say, the expectation this season I think will be to stay in the league and then hopefully push on next season and try and get as high up the table as they can. If you think that I'm wrong, in the comments down below, let me know. The one to watch I have decided on for Rochdale on Tuesday night is their top scorer at the minute, Matthew Lund. Currently 10 goals, 2 assists across all competitions. Generally plays as a strike partner with Humphreys, who is also a very, very good player and one to watch. But I think as a midfield and a defence, if we close down the space, stop Rochdale from playing, we saw on Saturday 90 plus 5 minutes, so the fight until the very end to get the points. We have got to be on it from minute 1 to the final whistle. We've got to be very compact, make sure that the players in the midfield haven't got that space to exploit and stop the balls from coming into the box. Humphreys is an absolute unit of a man. He's a very big target man, and then you've got Lund who plays off of him. So I think if we stop those balls going into Humphreys, we've got a good chance of stopping Lund from adding to those 10 goals that he's got this season. But yeah, for me, the one to watch on Tuesday night, Matty Lund. Moving on to the Predictions League table. If you are new to the channel, the way that we work this out is we predict the scoreline for every single league game, me and the family. If we get the scoreline spot on, we get 3 points. If we get the result right but not the scoreline, we get 1 point. If we get it completely incorrect, it is no points. And we all went for Rovers wins against Swindon, but there was one of us who got the scoreline spot on. My dad predicted a 2-1 win. I went with 3-2. Chris went with a 2-0, and Max went with a 3-1. So Chris, myself and Max all get 1 point, which leaves Max at top, Chris in second. I have slipped down to bottom once again, and my dad getting the scoreline spot on puts him from 9 points onto 12, leapfrogs me, but as I said in the last preview, got it wrong. I said there was only 1 point between each position. Now there is only 1 point between each position, and it will change towards the end of the season. So it's very, very tight, just like the league table in real life as well. And the winner of that, if you are new, gets a coveted trophy. I'll show that later on in the season. I won it last season in the curtailed one. And moving on to the final part of this video, my score prediction. Looking back at the recent results for Rochdale, they can't seem to defend very well, but they're very, very dangerous on the attack. I think they will score on Tuesday night. But it all comes down to the Rovers squad, the team that Darren Moore puts out, and I think the team that he puts out is going to be limited to the team that he's got available. But I think if he gets us playing, it could be another high scoring game, and I'm going to go with a high scoring game. I'm going to go confident. I'm going to go with a Rovers 4-1 win. I could be miles out though, depending what squad turns out, but hopefully I'm not too far wrong. 4-1 to the Rovers. And that's where I'm going to leave this video. If you've enjoyed it, big thumbs up for us please. Comments in the section down below. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. It's helping the channel grow more than I ever thought it would. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.